Formulas are used to calculate the operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, percentage,
Okay.
division, etc.
Okay, formulas are used for this purpose, but what exactly is a formula? How a formula is formed? It is a mathematical expression that has an operands and operators to do the calculation for calculating the result. A mathematical expression, a formula is a mathematical expression that includes operators and operands to evaluate the result. Result can be mathematical calculation, result can be your text formulas can be there, your logical formulas can be there, your statistical formulas can be there. So it is not only arithmetic calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Formula is a mathematical expression in which we have the different operators and operands to evaluate the result. So from this definition we can have that there are parts of formula. How many parts of formulas are there? Okay, in Excel, a formulas always starts with
Equal to sign.
equal to sign. Correct. So the parts of formulas can be equal to sign, operands on which the calculation will be done, operator, and again operand. So we can have three parts of formula. One is equal to sign, second operands, and third operators. So we have three parts of formulas: equal to sign, operators, operands. Board is visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then mark it. A formula is a mathematical expression that includes operands and operators to evaluate the result. In Excel, a formula always starts with equal to sign. There are three parts of formula: is equal to, operators, and operands. Operators can be your cell addresses, or operands can be your cell addresses, or operands can be your direct number also. Next, in formulas, you can enter either in a cell or you can also enter the formulas on the formula bar in Excel. I had shown you the formula bar in which the formula appears. So formulas can be entered either in cell or they can be entered in formula bar. And there are two buttons on the formula bar. One is enter button. Second is cancel button. Buttons on formula bar. There is one more button, insert function button. Okay, it's not visible here. Okay, is it visible now? Three buttons on formula bar. One is enter, second is cancel, third is insert function button. Okay, enter button is just similar to your enter key. As you press the enter key on the keyboard, when you enter some values in the cell or when you enter some formula in a cell, you can press the enter key. So it will calculate the result. In the similar way, you can, instead of pressing the enter key, you can also click on the enter button. Next is cancel button. It is like if you want to cancel some value in the formula bar. If you want to cancel some value in the formula bar, as you are typing in a cell and as you are typing, you do not want to continue with your typing or with your changes, you can cancel the changes by clicking on the cancel button or by pressing the escape key from the keyboard. I will show you practically now about this. And the third button is insert function button, that is used to insert some ready-made functions which are available in Excel. The formulas are different and function is different. We will do that also. Function button is used to insert the functions in the cell. Okay. Here, screen is visible. Here you can see there are three buttons. This is your cancel button, this is your enter button, and this is your insert function button on the formula bar. As I'm entering some values in the cells, salesman number, name, then I'm typing the sales of different regions, north, south, east, and west. So while I am typing, if I want to, when my cursor is in the cell, if I want to cancel the value or if I want to erase this value, my cursor should be in the cell, enter press करके accept नहीं की होगी, then I can press the escape key or I can also press this cancel button. If I press the cancel button, the value will be erased, the value will be cancelled. If I had entered some formula, so it will also be get cancelled. Okay. Similarly, I can cancel the value by pressing the escape key from the keyboard, escape key. Or I can accept the value in a cell either by pressing the enter key or by clicking on this enter button. Okay. So enter button, it is used to accept the values in the cell. It is just like a enter button in the keyboard. Enter key on the keyboard. Similarly, escape cancel button is used to cancel the values in a cell, cancel the operations which are done in a cell, and it is similar to the escape key from the keyboard. Okay, and insert function button, it will open an insert function dialog box from which you can select the function that you want to use. That this topic we will do later on. Okay, first of all we will concentrate on formulas. Okay, today we are going to do there is one more function, that is using the text formula. Along with the mathematical formulas के अलावा we can do the we can apply the text formulas also. We can do some operations on the text also, like we can combine the two text values from different cells, and that is called text concatenation. Concatenation means combining values, combining two text values from the different cells. For example, यहाँ पर मैंने आपके पास एक name I can increase this size. Okay, now I want one more column. I'm having here first name, and I want one more column to insert a more column so that I can have the last name. Can anybody tell me how to insert a column? How to insert a column? ये तो आपने last year किया हुआ है. Yes, Jasleen.
By going to the cells tab, then insert option, insert column.
Okay,
Insert sheet
here
column.
it is in the home tab, cells group, insert option, and click insert sheet column. Here you can see that one more column has been added. How I had inserted? Click on home tab, cells group, insert button, insert sheet column. If you want to insert a column, a new column will be inserted to the left hand side. Then if you want to insert a row, you can click on insert row button. Here I am adding the last name. Last name. Okay. Now I will enter some values for the salesman number. Some ID is there. Then I'm having the salesman first name, suppose Amit. Last name. Okay. Similarly, I'm having some another name. Then again salesman number. I can have more salesman numbers here like this. We can continue with the sheet. I will apply the formulas also today. Okay. Now I want one more column here. Full name. I'm going to concatenate the values for these two cells from first name and last name. How I can do that? By using the ampersand symbol. Ampersand symbol on the keyboard. It is on the number 7. आपके पास देखो number keys हैं keyboard पे. Number 7 key के ऊपर आपके पास symbol बना हुआ है ampersand का. You can use that symbol by using the shift key. Okay, is equal to, formula always starts with is equal to. I want to concatenate the values for Amit and Lamba. What is the cell address for Amit?
B3.
What is the cell address for Amit?
B3. B3.
B3. Okay, B3 plus की बजाय अब हम क्या लगाएंगे? Ampersand. Now C3. So it will display two names by combining the values, by two text by combining the values of two cells. Concatenate the values. Similarly, I can
B4.
B4 plus
C4.
plus आएगा क्या आएगा? Ampersand C4. Okay, again is equal to
B5.
ampersand C5. Okay.
C5.
Okay. Now I'm going to have the values for the sales. Suppose 1200, 1500, 1450, 1600. Similarly, I'm having values 1650, 1520, 1400 or some 1800.
2000.
Okay. Okay. Yesterday you had applied the formulas for addition. आपने addition के लिए formulas लगाए थे. Here I want कि एक तो हमारे पास आ जाए total sales हर एक employee की, ठीक है, हर एक salesman की. Then I also want to calculate the commission. Okay, I want to give the commission of 5% on total sales to every employee. I want to calculate the commission. So here I am going to type commission. यहाँ पर मैंने एक value लिख दी है 5 कि मेरी commission जो मैंने apply करनी है, जो commission मैंने employees को देनी है, salesman को देनी है, that will be 5%. Okay. Now what will happen? I am going to calculate the sales. First of all, total sales. What will be the formula? Is equal to
E3 plus
E3 plus
F3 plus G3 plus H3.
F3 plus D3 plus H3.
correct.
Plus G
Okay,
plus H.
done. Is it clear now? देखो.
E4.
Okay, just wait. I'm going to give you a quick shortcut key now. देखो, sales calculate हो गई, ठीक है? I can have as many salesman numbers here as you want. आप यहाँ पर जितने salesman number लेना चाहो आप यहाँ पे ले सकते हो. Suppose मेरे पास 50 salesman हैं, ठीक है? I'm having a few more numbers names here. I'm going to delete these two columns so that it will be quick. Mute yourself. Okay. Now I want to calculate the total for all these rows. So what I can do, I can easily calculate, instead of entering formulas for each and every row, I can place my pointer here at the bottom left corner, bottom right corner. It will change to a plus sign, as you can see here. हो रहा है? Plus sign नजर आ रहा है? Then
Yes, ma'am.
press your mouse button and drag it downwards. Just, it will automatically apply the formulas, same formulas in every row. Now click here. You can see in this formula bar, it is C4, D4, E4, F4. Automatically aa raha hai. If I click here, it is again C5, D5, E5 and F5. Is it visible? ये देखो, visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Now again,
Yes, ma'am.
यहाँ click किया C6, D6, E6, F6. Is it there? That means as many rows as I have, it will continue to calculate the formula. ठीक है? यहाँ देखो C7, D7, E7 है, but अभी values नहीं है. If I enter some values, it will calculate it. See, it can easily calculate it again. Okay, now this is called relative cell reference. We had done cell reference means the address of a cell, a combination of column name and row number. Here the cell references were used C3, D3, E3 and F3. तो जब मैंने इसको ड्रैग किया तो हमारे पास क्या हुआ कि हर रो में सेल रेफरेंस ऑटोमेटिकली चेंज हो रही है. ठीक है? When the cell reference automatically आपकी चेंज हो रही है, that is called relative cell reference. ठीक है? Relative cell reference. But sometimes this happens. I want कि मैं फॉर्मूला एक लगाया, मुझे इसको ड्रैग करके कॉपी करना है बाकी सारे सेल्स में, एंड आई वांट कि मेरा जो एक सेल है वो कॉपी ना हो, मतलब वो उसका सेल रेफरेंस चेंज ना हो. जैसे मैंने अगर इसको ड्रैग किया तो मेरा C3, D3, E3, F3 सब चेंज हो रहे हैं, C4, D4, E4, F4. बट आई वांट कि जब मैं सेल को ड्रैग करूं तो मेरा फॉर्मूला तो कॉपी हो, एक वैल्यू कॉपी, एक सेल रेफरेंस चेंज हो, दूसरी सेल रेफरेंस चेंज ना हो. तो हाउ आई कैन गिव, दैट इज कॉल्ड एब्सोल्यूट सेल रेफरेंस, इन विच I want to fix the cell reference so that it will not change when we copy the formula. जब हम फॉर्मूला को कॉपी करें तो किसी एक सेल की वैल्यू को हम कॉपी करते टाइम उसका सेल रेफरेंस, उसका सेल एड्रेस चेंज ना हो. अब वो कैसे हो सकता है? बाय यूजिंग द डॉलर साइन. डॉलर साइन कैसे यूज करेंगे? सपोज मैंने आपको अभी बताया हमने कमीशन कैलकुलेट करनी है. कैन एनीबडी टेल मी व्हाट विल बी द फॉर्मूला फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग द कमीशन 5%? 5% कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं? किसी का भी कोई परसेंटेज, जैसे 5750 का 5% निकालना है, क्या करेंगे?
Can I tell?
Yes बेटा.
Ma'am, 5/100 into 5,750.
5/100 into 5,750. This was you saying?
Yes, ma'am. 5,750.
Okay. Now जिस भी नंबर की परसेंटेज निकालनी है, that means वह फॉर्मूला will be बोर्ड विजिबल है सबको? मैं बोर्ड पे पहले करके दिखा रही हूँ आपको. हाँ जी, बोर्ड विजिबल है. सपोज आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट 5750, इसका 5% निकालना है, तो फॉर्मूला विल बी 5 into 5 divided by 100. So same formula we will enter in Excel. How? What will be the cell address of the 5750? I will write that cell address multiplied by 5 divided by 100. Okay? ठीक है? तो अब हमने क्या करना है यहाँ पे? I want to give the absolute cell reference. Here 5750, इसका सेल एड्रेस क्या है?
Ma'am, G3.
Okay, G3. Other students are not participating. G3 multiplied by 5 divided by
500.
Now you can see 5 मेरा कौन से सेल में है? यहाँ पे मैं
क्या?
5 लिखी है ना, ये 5 कौन से सेल में है?
Ma'am,
H1.
Ma'am, H1.
So I can write G3 multiplied by H1 divided by 200. Okay, press enter key. It is calculating 287.5. Okay, now if I drag it, what will happen? It is not giving me the
मैम
value.
सब्जी मिल जाएगी.
Why? See here, what happened here? G4 H2, G3 का G4 हो गया, H1 का H2 हो गया. यहाँ हमने किया G5 H3, एक एक सेल रो चेंज हो रही है. G6 H4, G7 H5, G8 H6. Right? G वाला कॉलम तो चेंज हो, but H वाला कॉलम फिक्स रहे. For that purpose, I use the absolute reference. Okay. Now I will use the absolute reference. In the formula, I will type with H1 $sign, $H, $1. So it will fix the value for H1. Press enter. Calculation वही है. अब अगर हम इसको drag करेंगे, तो it will calculate the formula for calculate the commission for all the total sales. Now अब यहाँ पे click करके देखो. G4 again H1, G5 H1, G6 H1, G7 H1, G8 H1. Now G वाला कॉलम चेंज हो रहा है बिकॉज हमने वहां पे सॉरी रो चेंज हो रही है, वहां पे हमने $sign नहीं लगाया. H वाले कॉलम में हमने $sign लगाया H1 के साथ, तो वो चेंज नहीं हो रहा है. तो दिस इज कॉल्ड एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस एंड G8 इज अ रिलेटिव रेफरेंस. इज इट क्लियर? समझ आया? वी विल डू मोर एग्जाम्पल्स ऑल्सो. पहले इतना बताओ, ये पॉइंट समझ आ गया एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस और सेल रिलेटिव रेफरेंस का? Jasleen, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear है.
Okay, Arshia clear है. Riddhima, Himanshi, Rishita, Ritisha, is it clear, beta? Any doubt? You can raise your hand to ask me the doubts if you have any doubt in this. Rivya, Himalaya, Vaibhav. Switch on your cameras. Ashima, Khushi, Prabnoor, everyone switch on your cameras. Okay, now in your books, cell reference using the text formula also. Underline. The combining of text is called concatenation. We will use ampersand sign or and symbol for concatenation. Okay, then cell reference. The cell address of a formula, a cell address of a in a formula is called cell reference. Or you can say the cell address of a cell. किसी भी cell का जो address है, that is called cell reference. There are three types of cell references: relative cell reference, absolute cell reference, and mixed cell reference. Relative cell reference can be explained in the terms of the position of a formula relative to the cell. Relative to the cell means when the cell reference changes in every cell when we copy the formula. Absolute cell reference when we do not want to change the address of a cell while copying the formula. Underline. Absolute cell reference is used when we do not want to change the address of a cell while copying the formula to another cell. To make the absolute reference of a formula, add $sign before the row number and the column number. Okay? Clear? Mixed cell reference we will do in the next lecture. Okay? Okay. Now again I'm going to just a minute. First of all, 7th class, kindly join your class on time. आज बहुत सारे बच्चों ने लेट ज्वाइन किया है. Okay, now I had made this sheet. Okay, I want to give a heading on the top. Suppose I want, if I want to change, आपको cell reference, absolute cell reference देने का फायदा क्या होगा? Suppose I want to change the commission. मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया that whenever we change the values in a cell, the results automatically gets updated. Here also, suppose I want to change the sales. I change the sales to 1570. It will automatically change the total sales as well as the commission. You can see here. आपको यहाँ पे नजर आ रहा है, ये देखो चेंजेस नजर आ रही हैं. मैंने अनडू किया, देन रीडू किया, ये देखो चेंजेस नजर आ रही हैं. सिमिलरली अगर मैंने कमीशन यहाँ पे 5% से चेंज करके कुछ और वैल्यू कर देते हैं, 8% कर देते हैं, even then all the commissions will get changed, all the calculations will get updated. That is the use, that is the reason I had not used 5 as a direct, I had used the cell reference. मैं यहाँ फॉर्मूला में डायरेक्टली $H$1 लगाने की बजाय यहाँ पर डायरेक्टली 5 भी लिख सकती थी. अगर मैंने यहाँ पे 5 लिखा होता, ठीक है, देन मैंने इसको ड्रैग किया, कैलकुलेट, इट विल कॉपी, इसमें कैलकुलेशन हो जाएगी, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट इफ लेटर ऑन आई वांट टू चेंज द परसेंटेज फॉर कमीशन, इट विल नॉट हैव एनी इफेक्ट ऑन इट, बिकॉज फॉर्मूला में 5 यूज हुआ है, कोई सेल रेफरेंस यूज नहीं हुई है. दैट इज व्हाई इट विल कैलकुलेट द, अगर मुझे चेंज करनी है तो मुझे सारे फॉर्मूलाज में दोबारा से चेंज करना पड़ेगा, फॉर्मूला अपडेट करना पड़ेगा. So instead of that, I can use the cell reference, absolute cell reference, so that if I change later on any value, so it will do the calculations again. ठीक है, it will automatically update the results. Okay. Now I want, मुझे यहाँ पर एक कॉलम और इंसर्ट करना है, रो इंसर्ट करनी है. क्लिक ऑन इंसर्ट टैब, इंसर्ट शीट रो. Now I want a heading here. How I can make it in the center of all the columns? Who will tell me which option will be used to make it in the center of all the columns? Which option will be used, Weber? Okay, Harmanpreet.
Ma'am, merge and center.
Merge and center, correct. How I will use now? क्या करूं सबसे पहले?
Ma'am, click on the A1.
Okay.
Ma'am, then click on merge and center in alignment group of home tab.
ऐसे सीधा कैसे हो जाएगा बेटा? कॉलम्स ही तो सिलेक्ट करोगे जिसका
मैम यस मैम जिन को
only
बीच में
A1,
डालना.
select the number of columns in which you want to make it in the center, then click on alignment, home tab, alignment group, merge and center option. Okay, you can do this. Now I'm going to मुझे इसका कॉलम का साइज छोटा करना है, बट क्या हो रहा है कि सेल्समैन के बाद नंबर जो है वो नजर नहीं आ रहा है, मुझे कॉलम का साइज बड़ा नहीं करना है. So what can I do here?
मैम हम उस सेल्समैन के जो टेक्स्ट है अंदर उसको हम छोटा कर सकते हैं.
Okay, one more option is there beta. Alignment group में you have one more option, wrap text. Wrap text. You can click here. So what will happen? Salesman number. क्या हुआ? वो जितना टेक्स्ट एक कॉलम में नजर आ रहा है, एक कॉलम की विड्थ में नजर आ रहा है, बाकी का टेक्स्ट उसके नीचे जा रहा है, नेक्स्ट लाइन में ऑटोमेटिकली जा रहा है. Similarly, I can do this with also first name, wrap text. ठीक है, अगर मैं इस कॉलम को भी छोटा करती हूँ तो it will automatically move it. Clear? Wrap text option. Okay. Okay. Next we will continue with the next chapter. Oh, sorry. Next lecture में we will continue with the mixed reference. Okay.